guess who's back with a brand new track? Your boy, the H. I don't know if I try to say different, guys. Once again, it's the H talking sports, boxing, and wrestling. Yes, I got in the wrong order. It doesn't matter. Let's get straight into it. What do you guys think about Sky Sports box office putting the prices up for the AJ Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. rematch? So we've all been used to the prices. Usually for a big pay-per-view, it's 1995. For the smaller ones, I'm pretty sure in the past they have been 14.95. And back in the day, they used to have wrestling on there, and wrestling was always usually around 14.95. Except WrestleMania, I think, was 19. But yeah, this is actually 24, I believe. Is it 95 or 99? Let's say 95 because it makes more sense. It goes with the linear narrative that we're going with. But yeah, it's definitely 24 point something anyway. So it's gone up literally about £5 from 19.95 to 24.95. Obviously, that's still nowhere near as expensive as what the Americans pay. I think the Americans pay something like $50 or $60 on pay-per-view. I know on DAZN it's different. DAZN's like a subscription of, is it $10 a month, something like that. It's roughly equal with Disney Plus, Netflix, Prime, W Network, etc. But yeah, I know that this fight is on DAZN for, I think, most of the world. So actually, you could say for once we're actually ones being ripped off, because in general it's the opposite, isn't it? Like, we have our pay-per-views quite cheap in comparison to America, the rest of the Western Europe. I believe even Africa and Asia, I'm pretty sure they have it more expensive than we do. But obviously, sometimes it's not all on pay-per-view there. Sometimes they get it on subscription channels as well, like we used to with UFC on BT Sport, if that makes sense. But yeah, what do you guys think about it? Obviously, I'm guessing it's for the fighters. I'm guessing the money goes to the fighters and the promotion. But it's interesting because that fight, as far as I'm aware, is on DAZN. It's not a PBC deal with DAZN, which is interesting because I don't know if many people know this, but Andy Ruiz Jr., from what I've been told, is a PBC fighter. There hasn't been loads of made about that, so I'm not too sure if that's correct or not. But I was told that he's a PBC fighter. If he is, that's really interesting because he's one of the lower highlighted and spotlighted ones, which could be because he's fighting on the DAZN platform, and PBC have that big PBC on Fox deal, and they don't want to highlight their nemesis, rival. Do you guys know what I mean? But he's just come out saying in an interview with IFL that he's really good friends with Wilder, and he wants Wilder to win, and he wants to win, and he wants the undisputed fight, and he thinks that's going to be the easiest way to make it, is him beating Joshua and Wilder beating first Ortiz, which isn't like an easy task. He should do, we all expect him to. And then Fury, which I doubt he'll beat Fury, but you never know. But that's the way Ruiz Jr. is seeing it. Joshua is seeing it differently. He's not even thinking about that kind of stuff. He's not even talking about that kind of stuff. He's not even really doing interviews at the moment. He's keeping his head down, trying to focus, which is the best thing for him, I guess. But yeah, that's in terms of how the actual fight goes. I still don't really know, guys. It's one of those fights here, honestly, where you watch the first fight, if you're using your brain and logically, you've got to think, AJ did have great preparation. He wasn't ill or anything. Obviously, he supposedly got floored by Joey Dieko. Go watch one of my old videos to see the exclusive about that sparring from a few months ago. But obviously that was back in June. Things have changed then. He might be trying more of a hold and punch, hit and move kind of style, a bit akin to what he did against Joseph Parker. He probably did underestimate Andrew Ruiz Jr., let's be honest, because he's supposed to fight Joel Big Baby Miller, and then obviously he's both very comparatively similar. Andy Ruiz is a bit faster, I'd say. He's got faster hands anyway, and he's got some good combinations. So I don't know, it's really weird because logically you think you just got TKO'd, KO'd. You think it's Andy Ruiz Jr., you'd be the big favourite, but I see a lot of bookies, it's evens, or even Joshua was the favourite, and it makes sense because we're in England and obviously he's got the whole matchroom behind him and stuff. Do you know what, I'd probably lean towards Ruiz Jr., like just in terms of the fact he dealt with magnitude the first time. It's neutral. It's not like it's coming to England. It's neutral. I don't know who's going to have more fans, if anyone, because I watch WE events and wrestling events in Saudi Arabia, and they're very apathetic. They're very quiet. They don't really scream and shout. The atmosphere isn't really akin to anything else. But yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to even feel for them. So it might just be like a weird exhibition type of fight, even though it's one of the biggest fights of the year. People say that of all time. No, it's not one of the biggest fights of all time, guys. Lewis and Tyson, Bruno Lewis, Bruno Tyson. These are the fights involving British people, British fighters. Klitschko, Fury, Klitschko. You could even say possibly, I don't know, Chisora Klitschko, maybe not, because didn't have the same profile. But I guess worldwide it might have. But yeah, like, let's be honest, it's not one of the biggest of all time, is it, guys? Let alone Foreman Ali, Frazier Ali, Tyson Buster Douglas afterward. That was still a much bigger upset anyway. But no, what do you guys think about the pricing though? Yeah, so £19.95 to £24.95. It's an extra £5, and like I'm not gonna like complain because it's £5. You can buy what a Subway for that. But on the other hand, some people who like might have like kids, they might have 2 or 3 kids. They might not be able to afford £5. Like some people might laugh, like, oh, it's only £5. But to some people, the £5 man up. Do you know what I mean? It's a hard-earned money and stuff. And like obviously, I can't speak for everyone else, but I haven't got kids right now. I'm trying to sort out my own little thing on the side, business and stuff like that. Plus doing these videos, and obviously I'm working as well right now. So it's not as huge a deal for me. But with someone else who's only got time for like just like one little thing, they're only getting small wages, they've got like 3 or 4 or 5 mouths to feed. It could be a lot. That £5 could be the difference between them actually watching the fight or illegally streaming. And I'm not condoning illegally streaming or anything like that, obviously not. But I'm saying it's just 2019. That's what things will happen nowadays, aren't they? So I'm interested. I don't know if any of you guys think it's terrible. If you don't really care, it's like you think it's nothing, or you just think it's a bit of a rip-off. Especially because the fights. You'd think the fight would come back to England, wouldn't you? He lost the first fight in New York, come back to England, but obviously they get paid big money to go to Saudi Arabia. I still don't really think that's the best idea. I still do think AJ, if he was in England, would have had a tremendous and overwhelming backing behind him. I really think he would have. It's like football. Like if you just look at the odds and let's look at the facts and stats, when a team plays at home, they're almost exponentially more likely to win than when they're away. It's just factual. I think it's psychological, but I guess we're all the same, aren't we? Like when you go home to your own bed, you're relaxing, you're nice. When you go to a hotel, the hotel can be the 5-star best hotel ever, but if you're there for more than like a week or so, you're like, Like if you're like me, a few days, honestly, a few days. After a few days, I'm like, oh, this isn't my bed. This isn't home. This isn't my posters. Do you know what I mean? It's not the same, is it? It's not what you've set up. You've set up your own perfect little domicile. You like it how you like it. So yeah, I don't know if that's the best idea going to Saudi Arabia. I know it is in terms of cash. Either way, he's cashing out, isn't he? So if he loses, he's made the big money. He's done well, and he might go down to British level or European level possibly, fight the Cabials, etc. If he wins, then he's gonna be back in there. I don't think he's going to be one of the top 2. Like, it's going to be Fury and Wilder, as long as Wilder beats Ortiz as well for the foreseeable future. But it's going to be interesting, guys. And I just want to know what you guys think about the pricing. So, Sky Sports Box Office, the pay-per-view, December 7th, Clash of the Dunes, or Clash in the Sand, something like that, in Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. It's going up from £19.95 to £24.95. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it, honestly. It means a lot. Cheers, guys.